So, there's some new news about the Nintendo NX over here. Let's talk about it.
What is up, everybody? GeekDad here, and I just wanted to take the time to make a quick video to discuss some of the NX stories that have popped up over the last couple days concerning some confirmations, actually, about some of the rumors that we've been talking about over the last year or so about the NX. So with only about 6 months or so until the NX is slated to be actually released next March, talk is just ramping up about the system, but still there's no official word from the big N itself, Nintendo. But hopefully, very soon, there will be. But let's get into the new NX news. First up is a story that sprang up a couple days ago, and it concerns Ubisoft CEO. I don't want to butcher his name. I just don't want to do it. But the Ubisoft CEO has been singing praises about the NX, and it's kind of crazy. This may or may not be a big deal, considering that Ubisoft has always kind of been at the forefront of Nintendo's new consoles. Even when it comes to some of their more gimmicky hardware choices, Ubisoft usually always makes some kind of third-party title that ties in with whatever Nintendo is doing, and they're always on board at the very beginning. But nevertheless, this is what the Ubisoft CEO had to say about the Nintendo NX. I think once again the interface is very attractive. It's a machine that will be easy to use for all gamers. They have built in something that will give us a chance to really have a different experience from what exists today. That's what I like, that they come with something new that is adapted to what we really want now. And he also jumped in and called it a really fantastic machine and just said a whole bunch of positive stuff about it. Now, I brought up the fact that Ubisoft has always been on board with Nintendo before, but at the same time, Ubisoft has actually been kind of burned in the past as well. Them being at the forefront of some of Nintendo's consoles, some of those consoles have underperformed. They didn't have the third-party support they needed. Nintendo's not really very good with that, at least not in the recent past. And so, because of this, along with all the other third-party developers, Ubisoft ends up dropping out as well. This is kind of surprising. Ubisoft is right back on board. They're talking a whole bunch of good game about this Nintendo NX, so could be a good thing. Makes me kind of excited. Next up is a leak from a Foxconn employee who not only gave us some really detailed hardware specifications for what the NX will be, but also provided some sketches as well. Much like what we've already assumed from some confirmations here in the past, it will in fact be like a mobile home console hybrid. Nintendo was very specific to say it won't be replacing any of their current console lineup, but that doesn't seem to be the case. I mean, maybe they'll keep making 3DS games for the foreseeable future, but I don't really think so. They do, however, still make Wii games, like some dance party games and things like that, so maybe the 3DS will live on. Who knows? But like I said, the employee released sketches of what the console will look like, and it looks like it's a 3-part system. There's a dock, there's something called the performance module, and then the handheld console itself. So first up, the dock portion of it appears to be sort of like your home console gaming experience. You'd hook it up to your TV at home. It's got your HDMI out, it's got a hard disk, it's got cartridge slots, all that good stuff. It's also got that streaming, sort of like the Wii U, so that is your at-home console experience. Next up is the performance module, and while we don't know the exact details, it's something that will upscale the graphics to make it look more of that console experience at home. And what's really interesting is it looks like you can also take it with you on the go if you'd like. So you can take the system on the go but still have those upscale graphics. Pretty crazy. So finally is the handheld system itself. It's got a 6-inch 720p screen, which could be a bad thing for some people, but I think it's fine because at 6 inches, I don't think it's really going to matter if it's 1080p or 720p. I think you're going to see some pixels, but if you ever had kind of a janky Android phone, it's probably on that level, possibly a little bit better. Nintendo doesn't seem to skimp in terms of the quality of their products. Maybe some of the materials used might not be great. I think it should be fine. Now for me, this is pretty exciting. You know, you've got the at-home streaming similar to what the Wii U was. I'm going to put my betting cap on and say, maybe you'll be able to play some of the Wii U games on this system. Maybe just in digital form? I don't really know. They have such mega franchises that utilize the gamepad, specifically Super Mario Maker and Splatoon, and I don't really see them leaving those games in the dust. I mean, maybe we might get upscaled new versions of them on the new system. Wouldn't it be really cool if you could play some of your Wii U games on this system? I believe it's cartridge based, so I don't really know how that would work, but we'll have to see. Next up is the power of the system. It's speculated that it will be maybe just below or right on par with the PlayStation 4. Now this could be a deal breaker for some people, especially people that think Nintendo really does need third-party support. I am one of those people, but I feel if it's close enough, they'll get it. Think about the system as a whole and what it really means. The fact that you could play high-res games on the go and at home. I mean, wouldn't it be great to walk around with the PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One? This is going to be the closest thing you're going to have to that. On top of that, you're going to get all of Nintendo's amazing first-party games. You got your Marios, you got your Zeldas, you got your Metroids, hopefully. I mean, damn. I mean, just damn. Who doesn't want that? So I think maybe if the graphics aren't exactly on par with the current console generation, or maybe if it's close enough, they're still going to get those third-party games, they're going to get all those first-party games, and it's going to take it to a whole nother level. Because this is going to be a brand new experience for everybody. So I think overall this is going to do great. So that about wraps it up for me, but what do you think? Are you excited about the new system? Do you think the graphics are going to be up to par? Do you think it's going to get third-party support? Do you think it even matters? Please let me know in the comment section down below. And if you're new to my channel and you like the video, please subscribe. I upload new videos a couple times a week, and I always could use a new member of my geek army. We can use all the support we can get. So anyways, I hope you liked the video, and I will see you next time. And as always, this has been GeekDad, over and out.